Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with the best in the game. I'm the man behind the bar, Care Bear Kieran, and I'm joined here with the man that created this studio, the man that created this show, the man that created uncomfortable conversations on a social platform for you to see with black men. Emmanuel Acho in the building. How we doing today?
But most of all, I chose this theme song, and every time I'm like, Acho, you did well. The theme song hot. The theme song hot. Not as hot as the game we watched tonight, yo. The battle of the old men looked good.
A battle of an old man. One old man that hates on other old men is also in the building with us. The future Hall of Famer. He has a pink shirt on right now, but one day it will be wrapped inside of a golden jacket. I'm talking about the Philadelphia Eagles all-time leading rusher.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about the hot take extraordinaire.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about the shiftiest back that's ever stepped foot on the football field. I'm talking about 2-5. Too loud.
He in the building.
He in the building. Shady McCoy in the building.
He in the building.
Hey, you care? You getting better every day at this.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm just getting more and more comfortable. Fellas,
You get better with age like Joe Flacco.
Like Joe Flacco, maybe.
Like Joe
maybe
Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
This is
Come on, Shady. Come on, Shady.
Hey, yo,
What a show we have
today. Look, we have a lot to get to, but we got to start with Thursday night football.
Yeah.
What an amazing game we had tonight with 40-year-old Joe Flacco turning back the clock, looking like Ravens Joe Flacco. Fellas, the Bengals get a victory over the Steelers 33-31 on Thursday night. Can Joe Flacco keep this team's playoff hopes alive in that division?
Absolutely. And this is why the hell you went and got Joe Flacco. T.J. Houshmandzadeh, former Bengals wide receiver, came on this show and said, getting Joe Flacco, if you protect him, he will find T. Higgins and he will find Jamar Chase. And that's two things he did on the day. Those two receivers combined for more than 250 yards, and they combined for 16 targets for 16 catches for Jamar Chase, and another 5+ catches for T. Higgins. So Joe Flacco understands how to make a team go. Find the best player. And he did that in excess today. So as long as the Bengals can protect Joe Flacco like they did today, and dare I say, this was the best the offensive line has looked in the last 5 years. As long as the Bengals can protect Joe Flacco like they did today, hell yeah, Joe Flacco can keep this team alive until Joe Burrow gets back in early December. Hell yeah.
257. You know what that number is?
Yes, sir.
That's the combination number or combined number of Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Wow.
What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Listen, I'm not going to hate on Joe Flacco, but yo, it was a good win, but it was a worse loss for the Steelers.
Okay, fair.
Y'all got all these D-backs. All this stuff y'all talk about the defense is supposed to be so much better. You get Ramsey over there. You got Slay. You got these guys. You got Porter. Bro, y'all gave up 257 yards to two receivers. One dude had
Shady,
16.
you sound like a hater.
You hating right now. You hating right now. You hating a little bit right now. I got to be honest with you.
How am I hating, though? How am I hating?
Because if you just said the Steelers got Ramsey, got Slay, got Porter, got TJ, then give credit to Flacco.
Bro.
This ain't about them.
This is my thing, though.
Come on, bruh.
He threw to my man. How many targets did Jamar Chase have?
What, 23 targets?
Tied for
23
third all time.
So, wait, real quick.
Tied for how many? What all time?
Tied for third all time in an NFL game.
Now, all the viewers out there, because they say I'm hating, but just hear me out.
I'm hearing you.
If they put you in not the head coach, but the defensive coordinators, right? You put the hat on, okay? Who the hell you think he's throwing the ball to? Yo, no double coverage? I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah.
You talking about a guy that can't move in the pocket. And Joe Flacco's he's a solid quarterback. He's been playing for 18 years, so he knows something. You telling me y'all not gonna double coverage the only guys throwing through the whole game? He had 23 targets. That's like a running back. Having 23 carries. I'm not hating on him. It's a good game. But on the defensive side of the ball, if I'm any coach, listen, guys, he's probably gonna throw the ball to Jamar Chase. What are we talking about? That was crazy.
Here's what I know, though. Here's why I got to give my praise to Flacco on today, people. There have been, 120 NFL games thus far, which means we've seen 120, 200 or so quarterback performances. And of all those quarterback performances, we've only seen 3 times and 2 quarterbacks have 340-plus yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Matthew Stafford did it week 2. Matthew Stafford did it week 3. Joe Flacco did it today. at 40 years of age. So clearly what Joe Flacco did with the whole world watching is much harder than we think. How many number one wide receivers all season have been complaining for their quarterbacks to find them? Joe Flacco shows up in Cincy about 13 days ago, and just 13 days later, he helps lead this team to a gigantic W over a divisional rival in a must-have-it game. To me, Joe Flacco found a way to manipulate Jalen Ramsey. He found a way to manipulate Darius Slay. He found a way to evade pressure from TJ Watt. And yes, throwing to Jamar Chase is easy, but clearly it ain't that easy because Jake Browning couldn't do it.
No. He just didn't throw it to him. Like, there's a lot of times you throw the ball to him. Give him a shot. When you got one of the best wide receivers in football, you got one of the best tandem in football, just throw the ball to him. A lot of them plays, it wasn't no super hard passes. It wasn't super hard in the windows. It was just throwing the ball to Jamar Chase.
Why are you hating on Flacco, bro? You gotta break this down for me. If you just watch the NFL quarterback throw for 340 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and all I've heard from you on today is, Acho, it wasn't that even hard. It's not that hard. Jamar Chase nearly made history today.
All I'm saying is they threw the ball to Jamar Chase the whole game. I think it was a really good win for Flacco and his team. Yes, it was.
Okay.
I'm just saying that was more embarrassing. It was worse for the Steelers. He's going to one receiver the whole game. He had 23 targets.
Here's what
if you look at the third down conversions, who got most of them? Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Flacco, he played good. A lot of bad players play good time to time. I can name a lot of them. There's a point in time where, like, Zach Wilson had a good game.
Don't ever compare Joe Flacco to Zach Wilson.
I'm not.
Stay on track.
I'm joking.
Super Bowl MVP.
No. Let me stop, Joe. Joe Flacco he's a solid quarterback in his career. He's been solid. Yes. All I'm saying, I'm not really super surprised, right? Because he is solid enough.
Yeah.
They blocked for him well. And like he cared. I watched some of the games with the Browns. Like, he didn't really care. You getting hit. I'm not getting protected.
Yeah.
I'm on the real wide receivers. All right, who the best receivers over there? Is Judy?
Yeah, that's it. And David Njoku. Let me ask you this then. Given what you saw today, do you think Joe Flacco can rattle off enough wins? They got the Jets.
You just stop. You don't got to do all that about the schedule and all that. I don't care who they play. That team ain't going too far. Nah.
I mean, Jay, all they got
need
is
like 2-3 wins.
The Jets, the Steelers again, and the Patriots of like 3 of their next 4 games.
I don't think they beat the Steelers again, and I don't think they beat the Patriots. I think there's enough because, hey, listen, guys, let's watch Jamar Chase. Let's double team him. Let's take him out the game. One thing I learned about football, and you know, since you play defense.
Yep.
If a defensive coordinator want to take a player out the game, he can do it.
Yeah.
They can do it.
Let me speak to this real quick. What the Steelers did today was completely arrogant. To me, the Steelers were like, oh, we have Jalen Ramsey. We don't need a double team Jamar Chase. Oh, we have Darius Slay. We don't need a double team Jamar Chase. If you don't go double team Jamar Chase and stop embarrassing yourself. So to me, the Steelers' game plan was complete arrogance on full display. Jamar Chase should not go. No receiver should have 16 catches in an NFL game. There are too many defensive play calls that can take a receiver out of a game to allow a receiver to have 16 catches in one game, especially if that's the number 1 receiver. If it's the number 3 wide receiver and they got a freakazoid game and you want to stop the run, so be it. But the whole game plan should be stop Jamar Chase, and y'all let Jamar Chase go for $140 on 16 catches.
Hey, real quick, the chat is killing me, call me a hater. But real quick to the chat.
the chat is absolutely
let me just say
right
this real quick, because I don't want to be called a hater like that. But listen, if it was your team and you the coach of that team, after halftime, all right, yo guys, let's try to stop Jamar Chase. Like, that shit, it shouldn't be a time where he's by himself. I've seen too many times having off coverage on him. Too many times he's not getting extra attention. There's times in games where I'm going off. They're not going to keep letting me go off. Think about what I'm saying, though. You're not letting the player just dominate the game the whole time. You got to make him earn that. And I think Jamar Chase is one of the best in the league for sure. But you got to make that brother earn it, though.
Yeah, no, you definitely do.
A double team. At least a safety down watching him.
Yeah, I mean, they were running slants all night. It was very much embarrassing.
Bro.
We do have some super chats.
What's up with the super chats, baby?
Rasheed Hawkins sent a $10 super chat. He said, this game makes me think that Stefanski needs to lose his seat at the table.
I agree.
Old Man River just balled.
I agree.
No matter if Shady hates. Good win for Cincy. We also got some other ones.
What they say?
Debbie sent a $10 super chat. He said, my name's not Debbie, it's C. Webby.
That's right.
But here's the important part.
Okay.
It's Cleveland. It's the Browns as an organization. 40 and over club. Rise up. We're not dead. That's y'all. And then also, we have another one from Captain Z-Man. $5 super chat. Said Joe Flacco gives Nick Foles vibes. Gives you a couple good games, but then he's coming down to earth after a few games.
But here's the thing. That's all the Bengals need from Flacco. You don't need Joe Flacco to give you 17 straight good games. Like Shady said, Joe Flacco is good for a phenomenal run. In the playoffs, he had 12 touchdowns, no interceptions, if I'm not mistaken, en route to winning a Super Bowl and being Super Bowl MVP. On today, he had 3 touchdowns, no picks, 342 yards. Even if we include Joe Burrow, this is probably the best game a Bengals quarterback has played since week 16 last year, week 15 last year.
Yeah, since Joe Burrow.
Let's not get it twisted. If Joe Burrow did this tonight, we would be glazing heavy. Krispy Kreme donuts. Heavy.
Wow.
If Joe Burrow had 342,
that's true.
Think about
that's
but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Bro, if Joe Burrow had 342 and no interceptions and 3 touchdowns, Joe Burrow's the best quarterback I've ever seen in my
life. If Jamar ate like this with Joe Burrow throwing on the ball, Shady, you would have been like, wow, that's synchronicity.
Correct. That's a good point. You're right. Or maybe because Joe's like really, really good. I like really, really good players. I'm sorry.
Joe Burrow.
Because I think on any given day, anybody can have a great moment.
Sure.
Anybody can do that, right?
Sure.
But Joe, not Flacco, the real Joe.
Yep, Burrow.
He can do that whenever he wants. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
He could go 5 straight games for 300-some yards, 4 touchdowns. He can do because he's like that.
But here's what
I just can't look at.
Here's what
y'all saying that Joe's too close. Like, let's be a little respectful a little bit.
What I don't understand about the man to my right, Ethan, I don't understand it. Rome, I don't understand it. About the man to my right is this: Joe Flacco's a Super Bowl MVP.
What's that
Joe
mean?
Burrow ain't got no All Pros either.
Well,
sir.
you said what? You
Joe
said what?
Flacco don't have any Pro Bowls at 18 years.
He has a Super Bowl
crazy.
MVP. In the biggest game, in the biggest sport in our country, he was the most valuable player in it. And you sit here and you slander his name with a straight face.
Hey, Shady, tell him that don't mean nothing. I'm waiting for something.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
Super
that.
Bowl MVP don't mean
But
nothing.
what I won't do right in front of the world is act like Joe is like, come on, he's a good player.
Fine. Care Bear, what else, bro?
No, we have some other
crazy.
super chats. We got one from Lulu as well. Lulu said a $5 super chat. Said, I saw something earlier today. Without takeaways, the Steelers defense is hot trash.
True.
And it shows. Also, DK, not a number 1 and has never been. Crazy. My question to you guys is, should the Steelers be embarrassed about what went on tonight?
Absolutely.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the first question. Yeah. Real quick before you go.
ahead.
All I'm saying is I like to simplify everything. You telling me one wide receiver had 23 targets. He had 16 completions or 16 catches. You don't try to take him out the game? Yo, the huddle should be, double team, where he at? The whole defensive secondary should be watching him the whole time.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'll be honest too.
saying.
It's not just that. They were bad in every facet of the game. Chase Brown averaged damn near 10 yards a carry tonight.
Cooking.
Yeah.
We might get Chase Brown in on the show. We've made a request. We have made a request. We're trying to get Chase Brown on the show. We got to get y'all players when y'all watching the show. Shady makes
Did you make a request for Joe Flacco?
We can.
No, I said, did you?
No, I didn't.
Fingers crossed is crazy. Fingers crossed is crazy. Joe, you played great tonight, Joe. You looked amazing, Joe.
I gotta be fake.
The Steelers should be utterly embarrassed, and Mike Tomlin is too great a defensive mind to allow this to happen. Like Mike Tomlin, eventually you got to humble yourself. Terrell Austin, defensive coordinator, you got to humble yourself. Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, y'all got to humble yourselves. It was not y'all's day. Jamar Chase is absolutely a dog. He's one of them ones. Patrick Queen needs to run to the sideline and say, Coach, call one double. Send me to double team Jamar Chase. I don't want to sit in the hole. I don't need to sit as a hole player and try to guard Josevas. I don't need to sit here and guard Chase Brown on the check down. Send me right now to Jamar Chase at the snap. Or send the other linebacker to Jamar Chase at the snap. There is absolutely no reason for the Steelers to have looked this pitiful with Joe Flacco showing up. Honestly, I think it was 8 days ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep,
There's no reason for the Steelers defense to have looked this pitiful, bro.
You know what I did, though? In the fourth quarter, man, I made a call to the police. Has anybody found TJ Watt? Did he play today? Did he play today? You got a 40-year-old quarterback in the backfield that can't move a lick. And I ain't see no pressure.
Wow.
Let's keep it real.
Amber
we talk
alert.
about the defense and all that. And I am mad that you let a guy have 23 targets and catch 16 of them.
Hello.
And you ain't double teaming. But where was the pressure at? The TJ Watt. You made a big deal about getting paid this offseason. And you ain't playing all today. And then one thing about the NFL, you got to win certain divisional games when you need to win them.
Yeah.
They are almost out, depleted.
Yeah.
You gotta squash them out. You gave them life again.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's a
y'all
really
was,
good
that was
point.
what, 3 games in the division?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Finish that out. Y'all been bad for a long time. Like, not bad, but just over the hump.
Yeah.
They just been okay.
Shady, you make a great point
Come on,
because
man.
let's be really real. I don't know why nobody said this yet. Shady made a phenomenal point. 2-5 is way different than 3-4.
You see what I'm saying?
And the Bengals would have been 2-5, and the Steelers would have been 5-1. It's over. At week 7, it's not even a race anymore. Bengals are 2-5, Steelers are 5-1. That's a 5-game lead, 7 games into the season. It's over. But with the Steelers at 4-2 and the Bengals at 3-4, it's actually still a competitive division. The Ravens aren't out of it because Lamar Jackson's alive, but I think the Ravens are 1-5 if I'm not mistaken. The Browns are out of it. They don't know who and what they're doing at quarterback. So it's really going to end up being a 2-team race. It's really going. What's wrong with that?
Now, can I ask y'all a question?
What's that about? What I do about?
So you telling me if Shedeur Sanders was throwing 23 times to Jamar Chase, he don't do the same? I just want to know.
Mute his mic.
I just want to know.
Mute his mic.
Hey, I got a fun stat for you guys tonight.
What's up, G?
What's that?
DK Metcalf finished with more tackles than TJ Watt.
I didn't lie. And I think he's a monster.
Metcalf finished with 2 tackles.
Did I lie?
TJ Watt finished with 1.
Did I lie? Well, bro, like you. And then my thing is, see, you can have a bad game, so I'm not gonna kill TJ Watt. TJ Watt's still a great player. But dog, a game like this, you lick your chops. You ain't got no scrambling quarterback that's gonna be making you miss and all that. You got Joe Flacco. He ain't moving. Get back there. Come on.
Yeah, no, we
pay
got
him all that money.
We got another super chat from Webby or C Webby. I'm not sure how to say it, but
he said C Webby.
$20. Yeah, C Webby. I got C Webby. $20 super chat. Said, can I get a committee to get Shedeur out of Cleveland and have an intervention for every player worth anything? I would like Baker Mayfield on the committee as well. I'll make the meeting snacks. How frustrated are you if you're a Browns fan tonight after watching what you just witnessed?
Not that bad. I mean, I told you for a second, they got T. Higgins, they got Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
And you the quarterback?
Yeah.
Now, remember I said this.
Good point.
I think Joe Burrow is phenomenal. I think he's one of the best in the league. The timing, the poise in the pocket, all them things. But I've never seen him without T. Higgins. I've never seen him without Jamar Chase. And you bring in a guy like Flacco who's been a solid quarterback his whole career. You bring him to the team, and he puts up. I mean, you seen it?
I mean, you can be honest. Before he got here, he looked like a Magic City parking lot. It was straight ass out there. It was straight ass.
No, that ass is still in there.
Nah, that ass is.
Pause.
That ass is still in there.
Yeah, you can't.
So T. Higgins and Jamar Chase is the BBL.
But you went 18 years and I don't know one Pro Bowl. That's hard. That's hard to do.
Real quick
though. 18 years as a starting quarterback.
No Pro Bowl.
No Pro Bowl. That ain't hard. That's hard to do though, dog.
A Super Bowl MVP.
You just stumble into a Pro Bowl.
A Super Bowl MVP is greater than any Pro Bowl that you can have.
I know.
A Super Bowl, like, what would y'all rather have in the chat? A Super Bowl MVP or a Pro Bowl?
But a Super Bowl MVP should be able to get one Pro Bowl if he played for 18 years.
I'm sure Malcolm Smith's pockets would have liked a couple of Pro Bowls.
Who's that?
I'm not gonna lie. Exactly. He won a Super Bowl MVP for the Seahawks.
Oh, the linebacker.
Yeah, exactly. We do have some more super chats. Dwayne Dorsey said, when you have Ramsey slaying Porter, you shouldn't have to double.
Correct.
And then
but pause. Let me talk to my dog real quick. What's his name?
That was sorry, my fault.
Dwayne Dorsey.
Dwayne Dorsey.
This the problem, Dwayne. That thought process got the Steelers beat, G. Because going into the game, you have a plan. Hey, I shouldn't have to double. But you have to change your plan once you realize, oh, it's Jamar Chase's day and it's not Ramsey's day. Oh, it's Jamar Chase's day and it's not Slay's day. The biggest problem coaches make is they are too freaking arrogant. And you think that our dogs are better than their dogs, but every dog got his day. And today was not Jalen Ramsey's day. So, Dwayne, I feel you. And in theory, you shouldn't have to double. But once you hit the game and you see, oh, Jamar Chase is cooking, his impact player icon is lighting up, hell no. Call the double team.
Yeah, no. We got another super chat from Captain Z-Man. He said, at first I was mad at Howie for letting Slay go, but after watching a couple of games now from Slay on the Steelers, yikes, good call, Howie. And that kind of leads me into our next topic. Your Philadelphia Eagles are starting to get healthy, Shady. They're starting to get healthy. The injury report is getting lighter for the Eagles. Jordan Davis, Zach Bond, Quinyon Mitchell were full participants in practice. Jalen Carter, Landon Dickerson were limited, and the Grant Calcaterra did not practice. But things are looking up for you guys right now. The question for you is it a must-win this weekend against the Vikings? Are y'all in that much trouble right now?
I told the Saquon, he said, yo, linemen get healthy. You know what that means. You see what he did last year. Yeah. I think it is a must-win, right? We lose 2 in a row. We lose to a super young, inexperienced Giants team, right? Again, we really should have won. I think we got to win this game. We got to bounce back. We're playing with a kind of banged up Vikings team. Right? They don't have all their pieces, and I think we're the better team. I think we are the big dogs in the NFC. We're the defending champs. We got to show it. We got to play all three phases: special teams, offense, and defense. And when we play Eagle ball, you know what that looks like. And watching tonight and watching Jamar Chase just dominate the Steelers, there's no reason in the world why A.J. Brown can't get 10 solid targets.
Yeah.
The way that they schemed up Jamar Chase, you see him on the outside, you see him on the inside, you see him motioning, you see him doing slants, you see him doing 10-yard outs, you see him doing post corner, you see him doing everything. Why we can't move A.J. Brown like that? I don't care who you think is better out of A.J. Brown or Jamar Chase, but they are close, right? So, yes, I think it's time we get A.J. rolling. And once he gets rolling, you know what my man in the backfield going to do. And then you get some confidence with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
People forget, man, you can be a really great player and be really good and do so many good things. But when you not confident, things don't work as smoothly.
Well
you know?
said.
But now when
Incredibly
you're
well said.
confident, things work better.
Yeah.
We got to get Jalen Hurts back playing a little bit more confident. And I think the way we do that is get A.J. Brown the ball more and get him in different places and spaces.
Everything Shady said was perfect. Did y'all hear halftime, Care Bear? Did you hear Zach Taylor running off the field? The interviewer, Kaylee Hartung, said, "Hey, Coach Taylor, Joe Flacco's going great right now. Your offense is doing great. What is that?" He said, "They're playing confident." They're playing confident. The Eagles' offense isn't playing confident right now. Every time Saquon Barkley touches the ball, he thinks he's going to get hit in the backfield. Last year, every time he touched the ball, he thought he was finna crib it.
Yeah.
Every time.
That's the difference.
You know what I mean? Like,
great example.
every time he thought he was finna crib it. So the Eagles aren't playing confident right now. Shady also makes another good point. It's not that hard to get your number one wide receiver the ball. If you watch the Bengals on the first possession, Jamar Chase, he's in the slot. He runs a quick little bubble screen, get him the ball. They throw him a quick slant, get him the ball. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase all had catches within the first 5, 6, 7, 8 plays of the game. So to me, it is a must-win game.
Yeah.
But it's not just a must-win game, Care Bear, for the Eagles. It's a must-play well game.
It's a must-get-in-rhythm game.
Yes.
That's the question I was going to ask you guys. If you had the option, one of these two players gets 100 yards, would you rather it be Saquon Barkley or A.J. Brown? Who needs that 100-yard game more right now?
I'm going with A.J.
Wow.
You know what Saquon got going on, right? I think with Saquon, it's not really just him, right? You talking about linemen, you talking about tight ends blocking, all that type of stuff. But when you're talking about at wide receiver, it's really the corner and the safeties he got to worry about. And most of the time, A.J.'s better than a lot of them guys. We got to get A.J. involved. There's times where Saquon ain't having a lot of yards per se, but he's still impacting the game. It's only been one game that A.J.'s impacted the game. I think we got to get him involved early and often. And when you do that, you open the offense up. Like today, for example, if you watch how the Bengals played, we joking about how many targets that Jamar Chase got, but look how it opened up the running game. They ain't been a running game all year.
That's a great point.
But soon you start throwing the ball around. Now you're talking. Safety's backing up a little bit. Linebackers is not really hitting the hole because they worry about if there's slants coming across or the drags. Now you can run the ball. So the passing game, a lot of times people don't understand this. It helps out the running
Shady,
game.
can I say something, please? That's a great point. Love doing the show with my dog. Watching this game, I said this. I said, wait a second. The Bengals are passing to open up the run. Usually you always hear, hey, we got to establish the run to open up the pass. Hey, we got to make sure we can run the ball.
Yeah.
Establish the run to open up the pass. No. The Bengals said, hold on a second. We're going to completely invert the offensive structure of football. We're going to run the ball to open up the pass. And we're going to pass the ball, to open up the run. That's probably to some degree also what the Philadelphia Eagles need to do.
Fun little stat here. The Eagles playing in Minnesota this weekend, they have not won a game in Minnesota in 17 years.
Dang.
It's crazy. But yeah, they're looking for the first win. They're actually their last win in Minnesota though, Super Bowl.
Really?
It was a Super Bowl.
Bro,
when they won the Super Bowl in 2017 is the last time they won a game.
If the Eagles lose, hell will freeze over.
Wow.
If the Eagles lose this game, 3 straight losses to 3 straight average-ish teams. It was the Giants. It would be the Vikings. Who they lose to before the Giants?
They lost to what's it called? The Broncos.
Broncos, Giants, Vikings. Eagles better not lose this game. I need to make sure Shady coming to work. Eagles better not lose this game.
Yeah,
real quick though, before we keep going, because I can see the chat. Am I a hater? They talk about if I don't like somebody, I call them trash. Yo,
yeah, I'm not gonna
chill,
lie.
You gotta chill. I keep it real. I don't be hating. I keep it real.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, we got a super chat for Cat to Z, man. He says, Shady, if you have connections with the Eagles, why don't you go and tell them these things about scheming A.J. Brown open and everything you see from the outside? It seems like they ignore the obvious.
Yo, good question. I have. I made my texts. I made my calls. But you know what they're saying? They're giving their coordinator some time to jail. It's only been 6 games, so they're not panicking. But we gonna see. Because listen, if it don't go right, I'm gonna open my mouth up and talk again.
Say what you need to say.
You also got some glaze in the super chats. Kenny Powers said a $20 super chat. Said, off subject, but December 8, 2013, Shady had a historic day against my Detroit Lions, rushing for 217 yards, 100 plus of that coming in the fourth quarter. I've always wanted to know, did you have special cleats put up for that fourth or what?
Nah, I just got straight busy. You know what I mean? A little crazy work. You know what I'm saying? Nah, no. You know the truth is, I didn't tell nobody this. See, when it's snowing out there, right? Like, everybody can't move and cut. You got 300 pounders, 400 pounds. They can't move like that. But your boy, I can. So if I already cut better than you on a regular surface, why wouldn't I cut better than you when the weather's all bad?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So.
Well, enough about one of the worst offenses in the NFC East. Let's talk about the best offense in the NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys. Sedarian Lamb, he's back. He said he could have played last week against the Panthers, but he sat another week so he could fully be healthy without limitations this week. He will not be on a pitch count this weekend against the Commanders. Fellas, they're playing the Commanders. Commanders have an injury situation right now.
Yeah.
Scary Terry did not practice today. So, who needs a win more in this situation right now?
It's easily the Commanders. Easily the Commanders. The Commanders had high hopes coming into the season. Rookie Jayden Daniels led the Commanders to an NFC Championship game. And then the Commanders acquired Deebo Samuel and Laramie Tunsil. Most important position in football, not named the quarterback, is a blindside protector. You acquire Laramie Tunsil and you acquire Deebo Samuel. Commanders, we expected you to get better. Now through 6 weeks, you sitting at 500. Cowboys, we didn't expect anything out of. So for me, it's got to be the Commanders have to win this game. Commanders desperately need to win this game. Because if the Commanders lose, all of a sudden it's like, wait a second, Jayden Daniels, what are we doing? Are we wasting Jayden Daniels' rookie year? Why do we go acquire Deebo? Why do we go acquire Laramie Tunsil? Why do we do all this stuff just to be losing these games? If the Cowboys win, all of a sudden, Cowboys might mess around and like really try to make a wild card spot. And there's a possibility.
No, there is a real possibility we make that. Shady.
No, I want Acho on this one, man. It's definitely the Commanders. We thought the Commanders would be easily an NFC team that might be pushing for that conference game this year.
Yep.
But I will say this, though. This is a lesson to all you coaches and you smart GMs who think you know so much. If one of your best players is one of the best players that balls out every single year, pay him. He's young. Terry McLaurin, the reason why he's hurt, because he missed the whole training camp. In football, it works in a program where you got to slowly ramp it up. And then you get to the season, you let it go. But you need your offseason to train, and then you need your preseason. When he's not there with the team, he's not working out the same way the other team is. If you watch a lot of players that need contracts, they take their time to get better because they are rusty. That's why you have preseason games. So I think if Terry was there, he probably wouldn't get hurt if he was in camp because he would be practicing with the players and etc. It's a lesson to y'all. Y'all think y'all so smart. If the player deserves the money, pay him.
Shady's right.
They won't be in a situation. I think if Terry's there, they win more games.
Yeah, Shady 1,000% right on this one. I mean, I am curious, though. Jayden Daniels has had a good season. Has had some good games. Yeah. Obviously, he's been hurt. But eventually, he's going to have to put the team on his back like he did last year.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Remember?
But it's easier to do that. We looked at a guy today. Joe Flacco looked so god-awful for the Browns, correct?
Yeah.
He goes to a team where he has some all-star type wide receivers.
Yeah.
You see the difference. Now imagine a guy like Jayden Daniels doing the same thing. You got to have your weapons with you. It's hard to carry. Like a great quarterback should be able to win games without his stars.
Yeah.
But he can't really dominate and win all the games without him. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 games is cool. He needs Terry in there. A lot of games last year, him and Terry's connection, that's how they won games against the Bengals. You remember in the corner?
Of course.
Bro, so you need your weapons. That's why you got to pay them in the offseason.
These are two teams that have looked shaky around their quarterbacks, Jayden Daniels and Dak Prescott. Who do you guys have more confidence in this game, to be specific, to be able to overcome those limitations?
It's easily Dak Prescott.
What was the question?
Which quarterback do you have more confidence in to overcome their team struggles?
Right now? It's easily Dak Prescott.
Have you watched Dak play?
Right now?
I'm saying, what are we talking about? We talking about like winning the game?
Winning the game.
I don't know about that. Fellas. Did he win last week?
No. Defense was terrible.
Bro, hold on. The question was, who do you have more confidence in that they can just carry the team?
Yes, sir. And win the game.
All right, so did they win last week?
No.
And they ain't play like no world beaters. They ain't play the Eagles.
They didn't.
They played the Panthers. Right? They played the Panthers, though, dog. Like, seriously, though. Like having a good game against the Panthers is not like a great thing. Like my mom and dad, good game.
Panthers are a respectable.
You know what I mean?
The Panthers are a respectable
But
organization.
if you play a team like the Ravens back then, great game, son. It's a difference.
Yeah.
Who else they lose to? Because y'all know so much, but I don't really know much about the
Who else
Cowboys.
Cowboys lose?
We
You
lost to
know
the
who y'all
Eagles.
lose to?
We lost to the Eagles. We tied with the Packers. We lost to the Panthers, and we lost to the Chiefs. Or no, not the Chiefs. Oh my goodness gracious!
How y'all know we beat
The Bears. We got smacked by the Bears.
Okay, so who did y'all beat?
We beat the Giants. Y'all couldn't do that.
Okay, hold on.
And we beat the Jets.
Okay.
Oh.
So we getting somewhere. The teams they beat is the Giants
With Russell.
with Russ playing.
With Russ,
not
with
all
Russ.
this
Not
swaggy,
Jackson
the
Dart.
swaggy white boys back there.
We
that got
ain't
vanilla
had to see
ice.
swaggy white.
We ain't had to see that
Not
stat
the
back. I'm gonna be
swaggy
honest with you.
white.
Okay, and then y'all
Exciting
beat the Jets.
Yeah, it doesn't even count.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
not really-
I don't really. I keep it so honest. I'm not freaking putting the pom-poms to talk about that.
Oh, man.
I'm going with Jayden. So I'm going with the boy that took that team as a rookie to the NFC Championship game.
Shady,
I
but
love
Dak
it.
Prescott is a regular season nightmare. G.
He
true.
is.
That's true.
He's a
He a
regular
regu-
season demon. He is.
What else you want to see?
He a regular
I ain't gonna
season
lie,
demon.
I don't got them winning 8 games this year. Do y'all?
Wow. I mean, honestly,
They
with the
struggle with
defense,
the Panthers,
with the
though.
defense we have, you can't trust him to.
So how can you trust Dak to just overcome all this?
I mean, because he has been though. He's the only reason why we're in the games that we're in right now.
you
We would get blown out every
I'm
week if it
tired of
wasn't for
talking
him.
about bad football teams. Can we move on,
You're
please?
absolutely sick. This
Can
is
we
crazy.
move on,
You're
please?
sick. Okay, all right.
Golly.
Moving along. My team that I start rooting for whenever my Cowboys disappoint me and I don't want to argue on their behalf, the Kansas City Chiefs. They have Rashee Rice back. We have a picture of their starting 3 wide receivers all together. Tyquan Thornton got to be in there somewhere as well.
for sure.
But the Chiefs receiving core is all back together this week against the sorry boo-boo trash poo cheese Raiders. Do we expect the Chiefs to blow the doors off of them?
They have to, right?
What you breathing hard for? This is a hard question for you? I'm about to text Eddie Reed right now like, dog, this is getting bad. The Chiefs about to play the Raiders, and you like, you out of pocket, Joe.
It should be a blowout.
Yeah.
Give me 17 to 20 points. Like maybe 41 to 20. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like it should be scary hours. Number 1, Xavier Worthy, healthy. Number 2, Rashee Rice, back, fresh legs. Number 3, Travis Kelce coming off his best game going back into last season. Number 4, the running game finally starting to look a little bit competent. Patrick Mahomes doesn't seem like he have to do every freaking thing. Number 5, the Chiefs are finally starting to get a sack or 2. Shout out to Charles Omeni, who has 2 sacks in the last 2 games. So they're starting to get a little bit of a pass rush. It should be scary hours for the Kansas City Chiefs. I anticipate they not only beat the Raiders, they bludgeon the Raiders. Where you at, too?
I ain't playing that. The Chiefs is like that. They well coached. They got Patrick Mahomes. But you know what I'm saying, though? We talk all this stuff about Worthy. He's cool. The real dude's Rashee Rice, though.
Wow.
He run all the routes, and he's a big receiver. Not his speed, bull crap. He can do everything. And when he plays, you'll see how well Kelce does. They work well together. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see what they do. And then another thing, the Raiders ain't a good team. They beat all the bad teams. They're not a good team. Matter of fact, I'm making that bet. Where my bookie at? Because they're going to beat on the Raiders.
Go and give them a call.
Yeah, I'm
Moving along. I mean, I think the Chiefs are going to smack them. But moving along, the 49ers are now expected to start Mac Jones yet again for another week.
Why?
The team does
Why
not
are you
want.
clapping?
I mean, what?
Did you not watch
I mean,
last
he can't
week?
like Mac.
Bro.
Okay.
Did we not watch last week?
It did look bad out. It
It
looked
was
bad, Shady.
terrible.
It did look bad,
It wasn't
Shady.
terrible.
It was terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
He had 3 picks and no touchdowns.
wasn't
Including
terrible.
like a pick nearly 6.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, it was bad.
It wasn't terrible.
Bad.
If you really watched the game, it wasn't terrible.
What do you think? I fake watched the game?
Anyway, so the team does not want Brock Purdy to suffer another relapse of injury. The question is for you guys, if they're continuously worried about this injury happening again or a relapse of this injury, they have to let this thing get all the way to 100 where they know for a fact it's not going to happen. Should Mac Jones just be the starter for the rest of the season? Because I don't think you should miss that much time as a starting quarterback.
This is what I think is going on.
What, Shady?
I think they feel more comfortable with Mac Jones at quarterback than Brock Purdy. I'm telling you, yo.
Because of the injury or just because?
However you want to look at it. Coaches is good at that.
Okay.
They make an excuse, he's not healthy 100%. I've been there. No, dude, you don't want him playing yet. I get it. What I'm saying is when you watch the offense, they work better with Mac Jones. I'm just telling you. I'm not talking about when they had all them superstars 2-3 years ago. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about right now, when you watch Brock Purdy play this year and you watch Mac Jones, who's playing better? Who played better so far?
Up until last game, Mac Jones.
All right.
Up until last game.
Okay. But brother can have a bad game
But
now.
here's the problem with everything Shady's talking about. When the game is on time, Brock Purdy plays Mac Jones plays better when it's on time. But when anything changes schematically for the defense and it's off time, now it's Brock Purdy. And Shady knows this better than anybody in this room and anybody watching this show. The game of football ain't played on paper. So if it's just on paper, line perfectly protects, the routes are run against the coverage we want it to be run against, then of course it's Mac Jones. He's beautifully playing on time. But the moment all of a sudden the defense runs a stunt and, oh crap, I got to escape the pocket, now Brock Purdy clears Mac Jones and it's not close.
Yeah, but if you really watch Kyle Shanahan's offense, a lot of this on time. I mean, obviously things break down,
Correct.
Things happen. But can we be honest? He had a bad game. But yo, we all have bad games. And I think it's Mac Jones, so we make it a bigger thing. I guarantee you this much. Who they play this week?
They play the Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons. Falcons coming off a good one.
He gonna ball.
Yeah.
He gonna ball against them.
Wow.
You think? They got no one defense.
I know, yeah, but George Kittle's coming back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the next thing I was going to bring up. George Kittle, hamstring, said he's fully ready to play this week.
I'm telling you right now, that's the difference between, and I don't think Mac Jones is no world beater, but I will say this. A first-round talent quarterback compared to a 7th round, last pick in the draft, they run the offense different. And I think when Kyle Shanahan got a first-round type talent dude from Alabama, you can see the difference. That's all I'm saying.
But here's the problem.
That's all I'm saying.
Mac Jones can't afford to have a bad game because Brock Purdy is making $50 million a year. So, the Niners want to play Brock Purdy. So, Mac, you got to be perfect to keep Purdy on the bench.
Hold on. Don't act like Brock Purdy don't have no bad games.
But he's making $50 million. I don't care about a bad game.
Yeah, but, well, first of all, when you make that type of money,
Not yet.
But you always gonna be the starter. What I'm saying is, we gonna start hearing people in the comments talk about it. When Brock Purdy comes back and he doesn't look as good as Mac Jones, we're gonna hear it's gonna get chaotic, and everybody's gonna talk about it. That's all I'm saying.
Sure, but Mac Jones has to play better then. You feel me? Mac Jones has 4 starts on the season, and one of them was atrocious.
That's okay. That's football. That's a football. Joe Flacco been playing bad and you want to freaking do backflip because he had a good game. It happens all the time. My team, my quarterback, he plays better than he plays. Everybody does it. It's the NFL. The best quarterback in football,
Patrick Mahomes.
He has some bad games.
Yes, he does.
He's balling right now. Josh Allen, number 2 best quarterback in football.
Had a bad game last week.
He played great all year and he had a bad. You see what I'm saying? Sure. It's football. You're going to have bad games. And when you're a really good player, they put the ball in your hand. That's what they do.
Yeah.
And when you mess up, let's do it again because you're that good. That's what happens.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Speaking of really good players, on the other side of this game, the 49ers are taking on the Falcons this weekend. I have a fun stat for you guys. Through 5 games, Chris Johnson, the NFL record holder for yards from scrimmage in a season in 2009, he had 600 yards total. Bijan Robinson through 5 games has 822 yards. He is on track right now to surpass Chris Johnson's all-purpose yardage record from 2009. Do you guys think that he is capable of breaking this record? Yes or no?
Wait, hold on. Where am I on this list? Because I had 2000 twice.
You had 2000 all-purpose? I can find out. We'll find out. But in the meantime, do you guys think that he's capable of doing that? He's currently on track to surpass it in 16 games.
I don't lie. Chris Johnson was something serious though.
Yeah.
When he had his time, he was in his era at his peak. He was really rolling. But I will say this though, man. But John Robinson he's the most complete running back in the league right now. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, 1,000%.
He can catch, he can run, he can do everything. Even if the running game's not popping, they get him in the passing game. He's doing real routes down the field, 20 yards, or he might take a little screen. That's 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He can do everything. He's making guys miss. He's breaking tackles. He's strong. He's physical. He's a different dude. So I do think he'll break that record. But by the way, Chris Johnson, boy, he was special too.
He was special too, though.
Well, LaShawn, you're currently sitting at 79th.
Can you take that as a
crazy.
full
It's crazy. Yeah, 2,000
I
all
can't
purpose.
even see that. Hold on. I'm take that full, Ron.
I got you. I'll try to slide it.
Wait, go back. Hold on.
I'm going to have to slide it over.
Wait, what's the list, though? What is the list?
He's at 79. And actually, Chris Johnson doesn't have a record. Off.
It's not taken. It's not taken.
It's going to be hard to get over there.
What's the list,
This is all-purpose yardage. The actual record is Darren Sproles with the.
You got to squint.
It's Darren Sproles with. I'll try to zoom in more.
Kick return, punt return.
Darren Sproles.
He did kick return and punt return. I don't
know, the all-purpose yardage.
Jackson up there? He had 2,500 yards one year?
Yeah.
Shady was 79th?
Yep, he's 79th in as far as all-purpose yardage.
I'm behind.
You didn't kick and punt return though either.
Yeah,
so that's one.
Come
thing.
on now, I don't even. Yeah,
you didn't kick and punt return.
I've never been on.
I'll see if I can find
teams.
it.
I never been on there.
I can see if I can find
it.
But yeah,
feel like
Chris Johnson has a record in terms of receiving yards and rushing yards combined.
Okay,
2,509. So you were up there though. You were up there.
Well, hold on.
on purpose.
But I got
2013.
2011, I had 2,000 yards on purpose.
You got 2011.
Can we stop talking about Shady?
I mean,
this isn't the Shady show.
Like
literally, what are we doing
Sorry
right now?
about
This is crazy.
Can we focus?
Okay,
I'm sorry, y'all.
My fault.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. We're talking about good things. I wanted to talk about that before we got to this Dolphins-Browns matchup.
I'm not watching that.
Let's talk about a team that drafted Emmanuel Acho.
Oh, shout out to
Cleveland Browns, man. We can make it an Acho situation.
He does not claim the Browns. Like, they give you an opportunity, though.
I ain't never hear you say, I remember I got drafted the Browns. They suck. That's all the conversation is with the Browns. They suck. I was drafted there. That's all it is. That's all it is. So the Dolphins are taking on the Browns this weekend in everybody's favorite ass off. Despite the 1-5 start, Miami Dolphins owner Stephen Ross does not intend on moving on from Mike McDaniel anytime soon, is what he told the people. What the hell? Should Mike McDaniel survive this season?
No.
Yeah.
Like Mike McDaniel might have photos of Stephen Ross or something. You sitting at 1-5. Your players aren't going to players-only meetings. Your quarterback is outing his teammates. Your teammates don't respect your quarterback. You don't have a playoff win. Tyreek Hill is done probably for the Dolphins forever, and he's done for the season. Jalen Waddle has removed all Dolphins association from his Instagram, whatever that means in 2025. Why would you want to retain Mike McDaniel, a brilliant offensive mind? But not all offensive minds are supposed to be head coaches. I remember talking to an offensive coordinator, and he became head coach one time, and he told me, he said, Acho, the difference between being an OC and a head coach, when you're an OC and you walk by the players in the hallway, they don't all speak to you. They don't all even know your name. Like, defensive players might not even know or talk to the OC. But when you're the head coach, everybody's looking to you for instruction. It was Jimmy Johnson who told us that, Shady. Jimmy Johnson told us when we rapped with him last week, like, when you're the head coach, everybody's looking to you for instruction. That takes a completely different type of energy, leadership, charisma, bravery, etc. I don't know that Mike McDaniel has that enough to help the Dolphins get to where the heck they want to go. So I don't know how or why he would survive the season.
Yeah, I remember Jimmy was telling us that. I started listening to him when he told me that Belichick was better than Andy Reid.
Oh, wow.
Anyway. But Acho is right, though. You know, I see the future of Mike, man, coming to the Eagles. You want to win. You can't win. Come to the Eagles and be offensive coordinator. Why not? He finds ways to get guys the ball. Got a good quarterback, good offensive line, great running back, great wide receivers, good quarterback. Why not?
Yeah.
Good defense. Yeah. I just don't see him like you know what it is? It's a part of like when I look at a coach or a quarterback, do I believe that everything you're saying? Yeah. Do I trust you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around Brady, being around Patrick Mahomes, them dudes, Andy Reid. Like, I believe everything they telling me. I can't believe nothing to it. And Mike talking about, I can't do it.
Yeah. No, I think it's an ugly game this weekend. A very ugly game this weekend. And the question I wanted to ask you guys next was on the Browns side of it all. Dylan Gabriel, he goes out there, he has a stinker performance again. Should he be fearing for his job? Or is this I'm going to ride it out for the rest of the season type situation?
Gabriel hasn't done anything to suggest he should be a starter forever, but he hasn't done anything to say put Shador in over him.
Yeah.
And if you're a third-round pick, you're going to get opportunities. Like, Gabriel should get more opportunities than being benched. He's a third-round pick. Like, third-round, Shady knows, some third-round picks be sorry they whole rookie year. Not just quarterback, the hardest position in football. Some wide receiver third-round picks, they just be sorry they whole rookie year. So, Dylan Gabriel, I don't think will get benched for Shador with this game or this performance. Is probably going to take 2 to 3 more to me, Shady.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, I don't see them benching him. You drafted him early. And then the other thing is, like, nobody wants to look like they're wrong. Everybody wants to look like they're competent. They know what they're doing. So as a GM, if I take a quarterback in the 3rd round, I take another quarterback in the 5th round, I want this guy to play in the 3rd round. You get what I'm saying? Because they're like, well, why didn't you draft him in the 3rd round before him?
Yeah.
If Shador was going to play anyway.
If you felt that way.
Yeah, so Shador's in a tough place, man. Like, stuck between a rock and a hard place. He just, nothing he does can win. I mean, I heard he's playing great on the scout team.
Yeah.
I heard he's getting the plays and everything, but he's not going to play. Because Dylan Gabriel is the type of quarterback, I don't think he's super good, but he's not super bad either.
Yeah.
He knows where to go with the ball. He's smart. So he's gonna do everything that checks off the list. I don't think he's gonna do anything special. I think Shador is special. That's the difference. But I don't think we'll see him play because the Browns don't know what they're doing. The Browns are in the AFC North. They trade their starting quarterback
that's crazy.
to the Bengals.
Yeah.
So when you ask me, do they know what they're doing? No, they don't.
Yeah. The Browns are the Browns.
How mad do you think Mike Tomlin is for real now? Remember Mike Tomlin said, why the hell would you trade your quarterback to a rival in the Bengals? And then Joe Flacco just went out there and cooked him.
That's a tough one.
Like,
that's a tough
Tomlin
one.
hot.
I don't know. Man, call better defense, bro. I don't know what to say. Yeah. we got a couple of super chats. Scott Sir, $5 super chat said the Browns and Dolphins both need to tank. I agree. They should go out there and take knees the whole game. We also got another one. Rashid Hawkins to the $5 super chat saying McDaniels doesn't have the trust of the room. Stefanski lets his ego talk and he can't back it up. Fire them both. I say we put both of them in the middle of the field. Let them squabble for who gets their job. Like we get a you're fired match like WWE. Oh, you know what I mean?
Man, you sound aggressive today, dog.
No, I mean that's what I'm down for.
They need to fire Stefanski and put Deuce Staley at head coach.
Nah, I like that.
They gonna follow him.
Yeah, while we were doing this, I looked up the stats. You are 38th all time, not 79th in yards from scrimmage.
Yeah,
but,
my man.
That's not terrible.
That's good. That's great.
Time out.
Top 50 season all time.
Hold on, man. I mean, it's not the most.
You listen. I don't let nothing offend me. I see the chat. I talk trash, so I get it. I'm cool with that. I can take that because Chris Johnson's ahead of me.
Yeah,
and you see what our numbers and our accolades looking like.
Yeah, Chat was talking cash on 2-5.
No. Chris Johnson. No, I'm saying Chris Johnson. He was up there. You know what I mean? But you know our resume is not. You know what I mean? That's my boy, but it's not the same. So when the chat's talking trash, I'm cool with that. You know why? Because I come from that.
Yeah.
In high school and little elementary, we talk trash. So when the chat, I love all that. I'm with that. I'm good sensitive.
Hey, chat. Shady said he with the smoke.
He really is.
No, I'm saying, but like I come from a trash talking community.
Yeah. Now, speaking of players that are comfortable talking that cash money, records taking over for the 99s and the 2000s. Last week we had Kayvon Thibodeau on the show, and he said, F them Eagles.
Yeah, he talked trash. Yeah, he did.
Today, we have some more trash talk. They have a matchup against the Broncos. Jonathan Cooper had this to say about Jackson Dart. I'll let you guys take a listen.
What'd he say?
Everyone got a really high rate so far this year. What have you seen from him on tape, and what's the challenge of keeping him in the pocket? I know you guys have.
Yeah, I mean, he's a young guy. He's, feeling himself a little bit. He's out there running around. He's got the chain on. He's dancing. I feel like everybody needs something. So, but we've went against QBs who have ran around in the pocket and have, tried to do stuff with their legs. So, ain't nothing we haven't seen.
That wasn't bad, though.
Nah, it wasn't too crazy. Kayvon Thibodeau said, all right. It seemed like he ended up dropping Kayvon Thibodeau ended up dropping this gif.
That's what Thibodeau said back?
Yeah, no, Thibodeau responded to that. With that right there.
Suckers.
Yeah, no. The question is for you guys. King Kong ain't got. Yeah, and that's what it is. Do you guys expect the Giants' dominance to continue with Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbull running through people's faces?
No, hell no.
Oh, wow.
Hell no. The Broncos defense don't play. Like the Broncos, they don't have a soft defense. Number one, I think Dre Greenlaw got removed off PUP. Not sure if he's making his comeback or not, but Hufanga at safety, Brandon Jones at safety, Pat Surtain out there at the outside. What is it? Benito at edge rusher. I think he still leads the league in sacks. Broncos ain't no punks. There's a reason that player went out there and said that, because the Broncos know they can back it up now. Jackson Dart and Scatterbull, they play with all the confidence, all the swagger, all the energy, but everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And I anticipate that the Broncos defense is going to punch that Giants offense in the mouth. So I don't know that. I think Scatterbull will make some flash plays, of course. Jackson Dart, because of his legs, because of his moxie, because of his poise, he'll make some flash plays. But do I anticipate that the Giants win this game? Nah.
Listen. I mean, the Broncos, they're a good team. They beat my Eagles. They were down the whole game. They found a way to win the game. But I'll just say this. When you got the whole city popping again, right? You got the whole team believing again. You got the whole confidence from these rookie players. They gonna play that. They gonna come to play. I'm gonna say that right now. I love what Scatterbull, what he got going on. Scatterbull, am I saying it right?
Yeah,
Scatterbull, because that dude runs super hard. You feel me? Scatterbull or Allstott, I don't know. And then Jackson Dart, I got another one for you. Do you want Jackson Dart or do you want
Hurts?
What? Yeah, my man. Wait, the Eagles not even playing them. What are you talking about?
Sorry. I didn't know.
Who's the quarterback for the Broncos? It's not
Bo Nix. I just didn't know what you.
All right, so
I didn't know what you were gonna say.
We talking about.
Kier, did you know?
We talking about the Broncos. We talking about. The
I thought you were just comparing.
I hear you. I hear where you were coming from.
Anyway, yo, who's you want? Bo Nix or Jackson Dart?
Right now, Jackson Dart. For this Sunday.
Jackson Dart been hooping, man.
Yo, real talk. Jackson Dart is a better player.
Oh. Shady, we've seen 3 games. Goodness.
No. I'm talking about.
Have you seen a game like that from Bo Nix?
What are you talking about though? What Bo Nix do that's so special?
We've seen 3 games from Jackson Dart.
Bro, what your eyes tell you though?
Jackson Dart lost to the Saints 2 games ago. The Saints are 1-5. Goodness gracious.
I'm asking you, when you watch them both play, who looks special and who looks like a system guy?
Jackson Dart.
You talking about a special talented quarterback and you talking about a system guy.
Bo Nix is
a system dude. He's a system guy. Played a great system in Oregon. Before that, you know what he looked like.
What the hell did Jackson Dart do at Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin? Don't make me do this,
bro.
LaShawn.
When you talk about a special player, the way he throws the ball, the way he runs, the swagger he plays with, you can't tell me that.
All 50 passes we've seen in the NFL thus far?
I'm done.
I'm done too.
When you watch a player, Bo Nix don't never jump out at you. They'll run the ball and do play action. He don't create nothing.
This is true. That part
I know it's true.
That part
you watch you ask anybody at GM, they tell you there's nothing special about Bo Nix. He's gonna run the offense the way that Sean wants it. Play action, all that. That's all he's gonna do. Now you see a special player in Sean Payton's offense, somebody like Drew Brees, it looks different. You can't, real quick, you can teach a player like Bo Nix how to play.
Yeah.
But what Jackson Dart got, you can't teach that.
That part is very true. That part is very true.
You can't teach that.
That part is incredibly true. I'm not going to lie on that.
Yeah, no, moving forward, I mean, who cares about the Giants? Am I right? Am I right? We beat them already. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay. Anyway, keeping it moving forward, the Rams take on the Jags this weekend. Last week, before the game, Jaguars rookie Travis Hunter got baptized.
Bro, you see he been getting hate for that?
Yeah, he's been getting crazy hate from that.
People been getting baptized before the game.
Getting baptized. As a matter of fact, there was a question at a presser too where there was like, why'd you do that? Why did I get baptized? What kind of, that's like asking somebody. It's crazy.
Can we drop a poll in the chat?
Yeah. It's insane.
Do y'all have an issue with the player getting baptized before a game? Yes or no? Do you have an issue with a player getting baptized before a game?
We know someone that did take issue with it. Skip Bayless went out and said there's no way Travis Hunter should have been chosen to be baptized on the morning of a game. He's losing interest and he's mentally checking out on the Jags. I'll let you guys take a listen.
It's TV for him.
That Travis Hunter is starting to lose interest. He's starting to check out mentally on the Jags. So he was actually happy to be baptized on a game day morning because football isn't taking that much concentration or focus or
Can we turn him off?
Pregame mental preparation. Nope, not now. Now, I'm certainly not suggesting.
Is he out of line?
Skip Bayless, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. The dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely.
Number one, what y'all don't realize, and I hate when we have to do this sometimes when players are like, well, it's because you didn't play. There is team chapel oftentimes before games, particularly if you play an afternoon or a night game. So with all due respect, we don't wake up, Eagle wide open, me 63, ready, break. There's team chapel that happens sometimes at 8, 9 a.m., breakfast, position meeting, team meeting. Then you have chapel if you're playing in an afternoon game. So first and foremost, based off the nature of the schedule, there's a breakout for you to have time to talk to God, whatever that looks like for you. Secondly, do not use a player practicing his faith as a reason to question his commitment. I would suggest a player practicing his faith means he's more committed, means he's more mature, means he has more things in order. Because instead of getting baptized, he could have been talking to her, talking to him, talking about this, talking about that. Meanwhile, he over there getting baptized, and you want to clown the man and question his commitment to the organization because he was getting baptized? It's literally the dumbest take I have ever heard. And maybe it was just a take for clicks, 2-5.
No, it was. That's what Skip
Had
does.
to have been.
Yeah, I respect Skip because I think he does things for the click. So I could look past all that because he ain't serious.
But what if he was? 6 million people watched that clip, 2-5. Like that's 6 million people who out here thinking, should you be getting baptized before a game?
Yeah, he getting older. I ain't really tripping with Skip. He getting older. I get it. I get it. I lost interest in him. I used to like him a lot on TV, but it's over with. I will say this though. He couldn't get baptized on like Friday, Saturday, something like that. Maybe like Thursday. I'm just asking.
Sunday.
He works on Sunday. So sure. It's nothing wrong with getting baptized, but I was thinking no other days.
Who cares when you get baptized, though, man?
Like, come on, don't do this, Shady.
No. I want to get baptized. First of all, if you know anything about Travis Hunter, all he does is he's into his faith. He plays his video games.
He goes fishing.
He loves his wife, right? He does stuff fishing, and he's locked into football.
That's it.
That's why I say a guy like that, he's going to play for years because he takes care of his body. He puts football, he prioritizes it really, really high. So I'm not tripping about that. I don't mind him getting baptized. I'm just wondering.
In theory, sure, there could have been a Saturday night service.
No, but they get done as like Tuesday.
Yeah. Now he was with the big time pastor out there in Jacksonville. Timberlake is his last name. He's with the big time pastor out there. My thing is this, and you know this. I'm not going to speak to this. I'm not going to put nobody's business out there. But y'all realize what players do the night before in the morning of games? It's way more energy expending than getting baptized. And it's way more distraction than getting baptized.
Because I'm getting busy before some games.
No doubt about it.
And dudes playing. They playing cards. They gambling. Yep. They doing a lot of sinning.
Yeah, a lot of.
But he didn't want to sin,
and he's repenting.
Yeah, I got that.
Like, really think about this for a moment.
He's cleansing his sin.
Players are doing the most sinning they've ever done the night before a game. All types of debauchery. All types. Whatever you think, they doing. And he talking to God, and that's an issue.
But God might have, I think God would say, hey, look, player, I love you. I know you love me. Let's do it on Tuesday. You know why? I'm saying it because there's going to be...
Shady, people don't go to church on Tuesday.
Well, he's in the NFL. It's different for us. Because our schedules are so, hectic on Sundays, family in the game. We do service on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays. I will say this, though. Just so you don't have the media and this distraction word and all that, he could have did it another day. Because I'm
so you got issue with him when he got baptized?
I don't have no issue.
Well, when he did it, not him getting baptized, obviously.
No, but not even that. I don't care he did it on a Sunday, but I'm saying this to keep
what
it
the
safe.
hell is so funny?
I'm sorry, the chat is crazy. They say you get baptized, you got to hoop. I'd rather you be hungover. He said go to the strip club, man.
Hey, who said that?
Oh my God, Mark Owens said,
hey, Marco, real quick though, hey, you don't care about that baptized. Hey, you got a ticket out there, huh?
True.
Hey, hit that ticket, catch that ball, win that game. I get it.
They talking about Diddy parties in the chat. They going crazy. I don't know what's happening right now.
But out of pocket for you though, right?
Extremely. Bro, this is my main thing, bro. Skip, you're extremely hypocritical for this. You were the same dude who praised Tim Tebow for standing in his faith no matter what years ago. Yes. You love the fact that he put that first, the fact that he took the knees on the field, all these other things, and we were like, yeah, sure, practice your faith. Like, it's a part of his identity. And now we have a young player that's doing the same thing, and he's not even doing it on the field as much as like Tim Tebow was. And it's not. It's just extremely hypocritical.
Tim Tebow's the only player where I felt bad by talking about him.
Yeah,
because he really wasn't that good.
No, exactly.
And I said it, and I was like, you know what? He's so into to God. Because I love my God too, so I'm like, I'm tripping. Even my mom said, LaShawn, don't ever talk about Tebow. I'm thinking like, what is? I talk about other players. But you know what I'm saying? His faith is so big, so I respect it because it's hard to live in faith all the time.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It's
and then also,
because she be calling, and I know I shouldn't answer, and I be like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? So I respect them dudes.
That's why you should have got baptized on the game day.
Oh, I'm baptized.
But you could have got baptized. You can get baptized again.
Dude, I gave my life to the Lord. I've been did that.
I mean, when you was a kid, though, I feel like it's time.
Twice.
It might be time to repent.
I did it twice.
It might be time to repent again,
No, I did
LaShawn.
it twice.
As an adult?
18.
You've done a lot of sinning since 18.
You've done a lot.
A lot.
I've known you for like 6 weeks. So much.
Say it.
A lot.
Says the guy that did a lot of action at Fox. But we ain't going to talk about all that today.
Wow.
Where's the mute mic button?
Hey, man, yeah, we got to, hey, quick. Hey, somebody cut. Damn. All right.
Stop the stream.
All right. Stop the stream. It's crazy. Stop the stream. It's crazy.
But
wow.
But real quick, it's sad that like a dude could get heat.
Oh, man.
Wait, I'm over it, man.
You violated so crazy there, Shady.
Shady got a drink.
Shady, you got a drink. That's a drink. That's a drink. Hand it here.
That's one hell of a drink.
Give me
but real quick.
That's one hell of a drink, bro.
How can you get yourself to the Lord, though, and get criticized for it. That's
crazy.
That was crazy.
That was wild, bro.
That was insane.
That was the biggest violation in this show's history.
Nah, facts.
That was the biggest violation in this show's
both
history.
of them.
Wait, it's public.
But not everything public needs to be. That was the biggest. Yeah.
Well, you can Google it.
That was the.
Take it.
Hey,
Drake,
Ethan,
man.
was that the biggest violation in show's history?
That had to have been one of the biggest violations I've ever seen.
Why is the chat so funny? It's not that funny, chat. Stop laughing.
Crazy.
Like that was a violation of the code of conduct in Speakeasy.
Hey, I know one thing, man.
Hey, right here.
You give me too many of these. Hey. I'm gonna tell the stories.
Right here.
I'm gonna tell the stories.
The hell is this? What is going on? This is a setup.
Anyway, to keep things rolling, damn. Let's go and talk some basketball. We got a super chat earlier asking, what does this mean for LeBron's legacy? And I just think that's the best question in all of sports because everything matters for LeBron's legacy, apparently. Kevin Durant was in the news today. There was a video that surfaced of him talking about LeBron being happy when James Harden got traded from the Thunder to the Rockets. I'll let you guys take a listen.
What pissed me off is like Bron and D Wade and so many dudes around the NBA sending tweets out like, congrats to my bro, James. He got his, like, he going to Houston, he gonna kill it. When they was just happy that we wasn't together no more. They was so happy. I know Bron and they was so fucking happy that we wasn't together no more because we was on their ass. Everybody in the league was like, man, James, I'm so happy you in Houston, man. You gonna kill it, bro. My bro. I was like, shut the fuck up. Y'all just fucking scared. Y'all knew we was on the way. Overall,
do you think that KD should regret that big three breakup that they had with the Thunder? Because after that season, they kept growing and growing and growing. They made it there to that finals and then ended up breaking up after that with that.
I think he should. I think he should. I think one of the biggest legacy marks in KD's career is not winning a chip for the Thunder. Especially now that Shai's won one, because obviously we know that though KD is the most talented Thunder ever, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the greatest Thunder ever because he brought a championship to Oklahoma City. He won an MVP as well in Oklahoma City. So anything that KD did in OKC, Shai can say he did as well. So I think that's probably the biggest mark on KD's career. James Harden needed to go be who James Harden was going to be, but if they would have won a chip or two chips or three chips in OKC, man, KD would have been already iconic as a talent. He would have been iconic as a player. Why the hell are y'all still laughing? Like, why the hell are you still laughing? What's so funny? What's so funny? I don't get what's so funny.
Somebody said peanut butter in the chat.
Y'all not being focused today, man.
I'm sorry.
Y'all playing all that.
Oh no! The KD, yeah, my fault.
Can we focus?
The KD,
like, what are we doing today?
The KD situation. Look, I think they were a team that was actually bound to go ahead and win championships time and time again. They were bound to go ahead. He's so mad right now. I think this is my thing. Whenever it comes to KD, you lose all opportunity to be able to be frustrated about this. Whenever you decide to go to Golden State and play with the Warriors, that's the tough part. Like, really, you could have stayed with the Thunder and won a championship and been one of the best players. You could have really sat there and been like, damn, yeah, I hate that they traded away Harden and whatnot. But to be honest with you, it's just, I have a joke. I have a joke. It is what it is. This is going off the rails, man. I'm not going to lie.
We're not getting through the show. I'm sorry. Yo. Why the chat acting? Can y'all act y'all's age? Like, chat, give me my one shot.
I gotta take the chat away from me, man.
Give me my one shot, man.
Take the chat away.
Bring in tighter. T, bring in tighter, bro. Bring in tighter. Come here. Come here.
A little more.
Come here. A little bit more. Chat. We're too grown to be acting like this, chat. Like, his name is Shady. He's gonna do shady things.
That was very shady.
But just because Shady goes low, don't mean y'all gotta go to hell. Like, chat. We've been through this, chat. Get your little ha-ha off, but one laughing emoji is cool. I don't need to see 10 crying emojis in the chat.
Oh, man.
So, look, chat, can we all drop little peanut butter emojis, and then can we move on like adults? Please? Please. All right, back up.
I do that to my daughter sometimes. I have a talk with her, get things right.
Get things right, bro.
No, for sure. How you feel about KD's comments, though, Shady?
You know what? KD, one of my favorites. He can't do no wrong in my eyes. I just will say this though. I don't know if it worked out though, because
The Heatles were still there.
even though if the Heat plays OKC, what they beat them 4-2, 4-1, beat them 4-1, right?
Yeah, no, it was 5 games. They packed them up.
Yeah, that wasn't close.
Yeah, they were young though.
And another thing is, yo, when you got like now, when I was with Fox, they had me doing the basketball.
Stop bringing up Fox.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to talk about Fox anymore.
On my other job I had.
Thank you.
And they had us really
why would you do that?
studying basketball, and I would talk to my basketball friends.
Like, why the hell would
and
you
it would
bring
teach
up
me
Fox
that,
again?
everybody has a role.
Care Bear, what the hell? Stand up!
Care Bear, come on, man. I like you've cheated before, man. God dang. You know
That's crazy.
My uncle told me.
What's wrong with this
This
dude?
dude is
my uncle
crazy,
told me,
bro.
he said you can never trust a man if he never cheated before.
I ain't never cheated. I don't know.
That's
Why can't you trust a man if you never cheated?
my uncle
Oh
told
my
me.
god.
But why not?
I believe my uncle.
But why can't you trust a
Can
man
we
who's never
get
cheated?
back to Kevin Durant?
Yeah, let's talk about Kevin
All
Durant, damn it.
That's right. 'Cause y'all
Let's
can
talk about Kevin
'cause y'all can
Durant.
trust me. Okay? All right, listen. Like I was saying, all my basketball guys that helped me out, like the Paul Pierces and the Cameron Garnetts, they would say everybody has roles. And you can't have a role where 3 dudes is trying to score and shoot the ball. So I don't know if it really worked out, because the best player on the team is Kevin Durant. And the issue I think him and Russell had was, at the time, Russell was feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it never really worked out. Where you talk to LeBron and Wade and Bosh, they knew who was getting the rock.
Yeah.
Wade said, I took a step back so Bron could be the man. I don't see that with OKC back then. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
even if they stayed some more years, I don't know if they get there.
I'm tired of talking to y'all.
Yeah, no.
I'm
It's,
done. I'm done.
It might be time to wrap this
tired
thing
of
up. We're going to close up the
And
bar.
chat, I'm tired of y'all too. I see
Hopefully
all
I'm
the
here.
chats.
Wait.
I see all the chats.
Wait, where you going?
I see all the. I see all the. I
we
created the
done tonight?
monsters. We're done.
Yeah, no.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Taylor,
no.
kill the lights.
How we
wow.
done?
We're
Taylor,
killing
kill the
light.
lights.
We're just done.
I'm done.
You done with something.
I'll
ladies
see
and
y'all on
gentlemen,
Sunday.
We have
I'll
a show
see y'all
on
on
Sunday.
Sunday.
If me and Shady are still here on Sunday,
I'm tired of this show.
We're going to be back here
tired of
after
this
the
show,
Sunday
bro.
night game. We go live Sunday through Thursday, 8:15 p.m. Pacific, 11:15 p.m. Eastern.
That was low, 2-5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That was low.
This is the Speakeasy.
That was low.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that
that
bell
was
button to be
low.
notified when we
I'm
go
tired
live
of talking
next.
today.
We'll see you
You
guys
done
next
ruined the
time.
whole show.
We talking about
You
basketball.
ruined the whole show, bro.
No, Skip Bayless
Playing
did.
around like that.
No, Skip Bayless
Playing
did.
around like
No,
that,
Skip
bro.
Bayless Skip was the one that was